of monkeys they started chasing. He was new to the city of Varanasi for some time. So these monkeys started chasing him, and he started running. He started running to the best possible pace at which he could run. And when people who saw him running, they were not at all scared because they were locals. So they understood he is a person who is new to the city. So somebody actually shouted that, please don't run away. You just stand up and these monkeys will go away. So as he was advised, he just stood up at that location. And it was so amazing to understand, to his understanding, all the monkeys who were chasing him, the moment he stood up, he was standing static at a location. All these monkeys, they stopped and they ran away. So this was an anecdotal story which actually motivated him to inspire millions of youth across the world that these monkeys are like problems of life. They will keep on chasing you if you keep on running away from them. So this was something what he learned, that if I face the challenges go away and I am able to overcome the challenges. There are multiple stories of his life. I have been a big admirer of him as an individual. I have read almost every text which I could come across in multiple libraries and in multiple books. I'm sure when you are
accolades, not only in our country, but he has also won accolades internationally. His speech in Chicago conference is remarkable, and he is remembered for that speech separately in each country basically. That conference was related to religion basically, and he brought the spiritual thinking of India to the forum of national leader, to a forum where national leaders were international level leaders were participating. This was his aura, that everybody was impressed with his thinking, and before that conference basically the thinking and spirituality of our country was looked down upon, but after that conference the prestige of Indian spiritual thought gained quite importance at international level. The thinking of Swami Vivekananda was related to administration also, and his thinking and the spirit and philosophy he brought forward was related to service to mankind basically. His thought was that there is a divine in every human being, every soul. There is presence of divine. For that we have to serve, provide service to every human being as if you are serving some divine God, or as a God you have to serve each and every individual. This National Youth Day is being celebrated since 1984. National Youth Day was first declared on this 12th January. Was declared as a National Youth Day in 1984. Since then we are celebrating National Youth Day. On the was a mass of revival throughout the state basically, not only throughout the state, throughout the country, in which several trains were burnt and several roads were jammed and government properties were vandalized. In that situation also, I would say that in Sitamarhi we managed it quite well, because we worked out for that law and order situation quite in advance. We knew that the road jam etc. will be going to take place on particular date, so we worked it out on the places of gathering where all they will be gathering. Most of these protests started with some of the other physical training institutes basically. So we focused on that. Most of the protests started from some fields, basically some morning walk fields or some stadium, etc. So we kept a vigil on those fields and those physical training institutes, basically. And by tackling them, we were able to tackle the situation well in advance, and there was no burning of train that took place in Sitamarhi, basically. So this this I was just giving as an example. Similarly, in traffic also we can manage quite well, because we have a data of number of vehicles, number of two-wheelers in a district, number of four-wheeler in a district. Then we can prepare a schedule of festivals, schedule of
Passion exceeded our experience. पैसे थे नहीं, experience भी था नहीं, but सपने बहुत बड़े थे कि corporate farmer को launch करना है. So when I first, जब धरातल पे पहली बार कदम रखा, field visits पे गई, and reality से मेरा सामना हुआ, then I came to know that the real Bihar, and the real Bihar lies in the rural and very remote parts of the state. The 11 crore of people out of around 14 crore of the total population that lies in Bihar were living a very, very different life from us. And out of the 11 crore, 18% were small and marginal farmers. That means they have lands less than 1 hectare. And unemployed rural youth, mostly dependent on agriculture. So this appeared as a challenge and a setback to the path I had chosen, to the picture I had drawn on my canvas of a corporate farmer. But every challenge comes with an opportunity as well, and every setback comes with a lesson, right? So at the same time, we realized that every household in rural Bihar is engaged with dairy, goatry, poultry and fishery, but they are doing it as a domestic practice, एक घरेलू practice की तरह कर रहे थे. So we saw an opportunity to commercialize this sector. So back in 2019, when the entire humanity was being very mercilessly trampled by coronavirus, I launched my first video on the topic 600 square feet छोटी सी जमीन पर करीब.
So now we are at the end of our event, which was hosted on the theme of National Youth Day. But first I would like to thank all the guests for today's event on behalf of CINP, and I request all of you to make a big round of applause for our guests. I also taking this opportunity to deliver the vote of thanks for today. So first of all, I would like to pay my sincere thanks to Sri Harkishore Rai sir, like how he motivates us with his journey and the way he described the uses of management and about discipline in every aspect of our life and career. I would also like to thank Manish sir, whose insight address was so much informative. And I like to thank Madam Aspa Singh for motivating us with her life journey and ignite a spark of passion within each of us. At last, I would like to thank all the members who are present in this room and all the members who are behind the organizing such an event. Thank you and have a nice day.